I'm back with our America's Mattress Live Tower cam and nice views of the city here behind me right now. Clear, believe it or not, despite all the clouds we've seen earlier on today. 39 is our temperature at the airport. Winds, can't really feel them. 4:54 p.m. was your sunset earlier on today, and it was another warm one. No shocks there. It was 50 was your high and 27 was your low earlier on this morning. Still well in that 10 to 15 degrees above average range, and we are only going to get warmer as we get to the next couple days, just in time for the holidays. I know it doesn't really feel like December, but here we are in those 20s in the early morning hours. 28 in Montrose as well as Glade Park earlier on today, 30 in Delta and 13 in Gunnison, and then we started to warm back up into those 50s as we move along. 56 down in Nucla, 50 in Grand Junction, and 53 in Battlement Mesa throughout the day. Here in Montrose, though, you'll notice, 48 starting to cool down a little bit. We've lost a degree or two as a cold front moved across Colorado, but it's just going to come right back as we get into the weekend. So let's take a close look at that here in our Futurecast right now. We do have a lot to talk about today. You're starting to see the snow pop up along the divide this Saturday at 7 a.m. As we move throughout the day, it's going to become more and more widespread, right? It's not expecting the highest snow totals here along I-70 and over towards the Elk Range, but it's the gusts that could be in that 50 to 60 mile per hour range along the divide you're going to watch out for, because that could obscure visibility. So keep in mind, keep a close eye on your forecast depending on where you're heading along I-70 and up here towards the Elk Range as well, where those gusts could be expected. And you see those temperatures, right? This is Saturday, already 54 at 11 a.m. according to our model in both Delta and Montrose. It's going to be a warmest day yet as we get even potentially into those upper 80s and 60s. Again, we talked about it. The high was 60 in Delta earlier on today, far out of where we should be at here in December. And 6 p.m. you start to see that snow start to go away. Clouds kind of start to dissipate a little bit too, losing access to a little bit of that moisture as we head into the evening. And fortunately, the gusts will kind of start to die down as you get towards Saturday night. This is Sunday at noon, again, popping up a little bit more. You could see those return during the day as well. 52 in Grand Junction Sunday at 7 p.m., 49 in Delta, and 50 over in Paonia. Here is our snow totals. Again, kind of only in that 1-inch range across those lower areas, but up towards the mountains, it might get a little bit more as you progress throughout the event, kind of getting at the highest peaks, only to a foot of snow range. Point is, though, with those gusts, it could obscure visibility. The gusts are actually strongest on the eastern side of the divide in the Front Range, particularly the foothills near Boulder and Jefferson counties, where a particularly dangerous situation has been issued by the National Weather Service due to this strong chance of burn potential because of gusts that could reach, and already have reached, up to 105 miles per hour at times down in the foothills. So very, very strong winds. So keep that in mind if you are heading east all over the weekend. The airport itself has only recorded 76 mile per hour gusts, but certainly that's nothing to certainly ignore as we head into the weekend here. And again, they are going to stick around a little bit further as you head throughout the day on Saturday. So again, if you can't say it enough, if you're traveling east this weekend, do keep a close eye on your forecast. And Christmas here in the Western Slope is going to look a little interesting too, because you might notice there's rain here, right? We're way too warm to see snow in our forecast right now. 39 your overnight low. We're not hitting 32 at all. And certainly I'd like to see this cool down a little bit kind of our forecast as we get closer, but starting Christmas Eve and moving throughout the day, it's going to only really get a little bit wetter, right, as you move a little bit further on into the week. And I do think that could hang around a little bit as you get into Friday as well. Look at that, still the 20% chance. So this wave of moisture is definitely going to affect your ability to travel over the holidays potentially, and you could still see some snow in the mountains overall. But just keep in mind for those Christmas plans, outside could feel a little bit wet, right? 53 on Saturday, 56 on Sunday in Montrose. Again, getting those upper 50s on Monday. Incredibly warm for the season.